The love story of SHA'CARRI Richardson and Christian Coleman recently experienced a bit of turbulence following years of public speculation. Their relationship came into the spotlight when they appeared at the USAF Night of Legends and events like the Super Bowl together. But recently, we got reeled into their private life for all the wrong reasons. Richardson was arrested following reports of an altercation with her partner at Seattle Tacoma International Airport. Nevertheless, Coleman refused to press charges and participate in the police investigation as Richardson apologized and admitted that she put herself in a difficult situation, but the damage was already done and the entire world has been talking about it. And David E. Robinson doesn't like it at all. Taking to his YouTube channel, Coach Rob Track and Field, the founder of Scholar Champion Athlete Recruiting, talked about the Breakfast Club, discussing the drama around Richardson and Coleman. Well, the Breakfast Club isn't really a platform that's regularly involved the world of track and field, and they only talked about it because of the drama involving the champions of the sport, Coach Rob claimed. But what does matter is that all this attention that we're seeing around these two track and field athletes, two of the best that we've had in the world over the course of the past decade, like the better part of the past decade, Christian Coleman and SHA'CARRI Richardson have been to the top of the World Championship podium. They have gold in the 100-meter dash individually. The negative attention that the drama between SHA'CARRI Richardson and Christian Coleman seems a bit too much. According to Robinson, people who don't even know or care about the sport are also talking about the champions. Why? Coach Rob continued, and people are not talking about them today because they care or even understand what they do. They don't know what it is, how to find it, where to watch it, or what it means. The only thing they know is the drama. And if that is what we think is bringing attention to the sport, good luck with that one. It's not like the couple isn't trying to fix the recent cracks in their relationship, as Coleman refused to take legal action against his partner. Richardson offered an apology through social media. Let's see what the Flojo 2.0 had to say. SHA'CARRI Richardson provides a sincere apology to Christian Coleman. On August 11, 2025, SHA'CARRI Richardson took to Instagram stories and shared a heartfelt message for Christian Coleman. In the emotional note, she wrote, "I apologize to Christian. He came into my life and gave me more than a relationship, but a greater understanding of unconditional love from what I've experienced in my past. Due to my past trauma and pain, I was blind and blocked off to not only receive it, but give it with nothing but love covered in a hue of apology." Richardson continued, "I love him, and to him I can't apologize enough. My apologize should be just as loud as my actions. Honestly, louder to Christian, I love you and I am so sorry." In a previous apology, she held herself accountable for the mess up. Meanwhile, Coleman defended her, claiming that she shouldn't have been arrested at all. Well, couples often engage in heated arguments, and sometimes things escalate, but at the end of the day, he seemed to have faith in Richardson. He claimed she has things that she needs to work on for herself. Of course, so do I. So do you. So does everybody. But I'm the type of guy who's in the business of extending grace and mercy and love. The world of track and field thrives on speed, strength, and spectacle. But lately, the headlines have been running faster than the athletes. At the center of the latest whirlwind, two of sprinting's most electrifying figures, SHA'CARRI Richardson and Christian Coleman, once celebrated purely for their athletic dominance, both now find themselves at the center of a drama that's gripping fans, frustrating officials, and raising uncomfortable questions about the sport's image. The spark that lit the fire. It began as whispers on social media, cryptic posts, half smiles, and interviews, and fans stitching together timelines like amateur detectives. Shocker, never one to shy away from expressing her mind, posted a pointed comment online about loyalty and energy drainers. Almost immediately, the internet speculated she was referring to someone in the track world. Not long after, Christian Coleman, known for his laser focus and disciplined persona, dropped a subtle counterpunch in an interview, saying, "Some people run their mouths more than they run their races." In the era of instant news, the story spread faster than the 100-meter dash. Fans didn't need confirmation. They had already picked sides. A relationship under the microscope. Rumors of personal tension between the two had been bubbling for months, especially after they were seen in markedly separate corners during training camps. Coleman, the former 100-meter world champion, and Richardson, the reigning world champion in the same event, had once shared mutual public praise, but insiders now claim the relationship has cooled to the point of outright rivalry, off the track as much as on it. Some track insiders even suggested that disagreements over relay team strategies during training sessions for international meets added fuel to the fire. Why this matters beyond gossip. This isn't just about two personalities clashing. In track and field, especially in the U.S., star athletes carry the weight of public perception for the sport. Their actions, both on and off the track, can affect sponsorships, inspire or alienate young fans, and even influence team chemistry. At major championships, SHA'CARRI and Coleman are arguably the sport's biggest American names in the 100m. Their ongoing Cold War risks overshadowing the incredible performances being delivered by other athletes and could potentially disrupt relay team preparations heading into major competitions. Fan reactions, divided lanes. On one side, Richardson. Supporters praise her for being unapologetically herself, refusing to dilute her personality for the sake of political correctness in a sport that often demands it. She's just telling her truth. One fan wrote on X, formerly Twitter. Coleman's fans, meanwhile, argue that the sport needs discipline and focus, not social media theatrics. Christian's here to win races, not Twitter battles. A supporter posted, "The polarization has created a digital arena as intense as any 100-meter fight. Federation's dilemma. USA track and field officials have reportedly taken note of the growing tension, with the Olympics and World Championships always on the horizon. The Federation faces the tricky task of keeping its stars aligned literally and figuratively for the sake of relay success. Privately, some officials are said to be concerned that the drama could spill into training sessions with the potential to fracture team unity. Track isn't like tennis, where you can live in your own bubble," one former relay coach explained. "In relays, you have to trust the person you're handing the baton to. If that trust is gone, your race is gone." The bigger picture for track and field. While personal rivalries have long been part of sports, the Richardson-Coleman tension is happening in a sport that already struggles for mainstream attention outside of Olympic years. To casual fans, track might appear as a clean, straightforward competition of speed, but behind the scenes, personalities, politics, and personal branding play just as big a role. The concern now is that the drama could eclipse the sport's athletic achievements, especially in a media landscape hungry for controversy. Shocker's side, passion, and pressure. SHA'CARRI Richardson's rise to global fame has been meteoric and turbulent. From stunning victories to public setbacks, she's navigated it all in real time. Under the glare of social media, she thrives on authenticity, often speaking directly to her supporters and critics alike. Sources close to her say she feels frustrated by what she perceives as a lack of mutual respect from certain peers. She wants to be taken seriously. As a leader in the sport, one confidant, shared. And when she feels like that's not happening, she doesn't stay quiet. Coleman's side, professionalism first. Christian Coleman has faced his own share of scrutiny over the years, particularly over missed drug testing, whereabouts violations that led to a suspension. Since returning, he's worked to rebuild his image as a professional, low-drama competitor. For him, the current situation is an unwelcome distraction. Christian's mentality is if it's not about performance, it's not worth the energy. A training partner, revealed potential outcomes, public reconciliation, a joint appearance, or mutual show of respect could calm the storm. Sports history is full of rivalries turned partnerships and track. Fans love a redemption arc, ongoing rivalry. If the tension lingers, we could see a split in public support with each athlete building their own fan base. Great for clicks, bad for team cohesion, institutional intervention. The federation could step in, either privately mediating or setting clear expectations for public conduct to protect the sport's image. The stakes moving forward with the Cilicia Diamond League, World Championships, and Olympic build-up all in play. The sport can't afford to have two of its brightest stars dim each other's light. Rivalry on the track is healthy. It fuels competition and pushes athletes to greater heights. But off-track feuds, those can leave lasting scars. Final lap. The SHA'CARRI Richardson Christian Coleman drama is more than just a spat between two sprinters. It's a reflection of the growing pains in a sport trying to balance tradition with the realities of modern athlete branding. In an age where every quote, tweet, and emoji can spark headlines, the lines between personal and professional have never been thinner. For now, fans will keep refreshing their feeds, waiting for the next update in what feels like a race that has no finish line. But in the end, everyone from athletes to officials to spectators knows the same truth. If the drama takes the baton from the sport itself, everyone loses the race. As of now, the couple is focused on repairing the mess and claiming the win at the upcoming World Championships. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share. SHA'CARRI Richardson versus Christian Coleman. The explosive drama shaking up track and field. In the blistering world of track and field, rivalries are as essential as finish lines. They give the sport its fire, its fury, and its flair. Think Usain Bolt versus Justin Gatlin. Think Florence Griffith Joyner versus Evelyn Ashford. Now, in a new era of sprinting, one rivalry has erupted with the intensity of a starter's pistol. SHA'CARRI Richardson versus Christian Coleman. At first glance, it seems like an odd pairing. One is a flamboyant, fiery 24-year-old woman known for her long nails, bold hair, and electric charisma. The other, a more stoic and technically polished 28-year-old man, respected for his precision and raw speed. But in recent months, their names have become inextricably linked, not just by time splits, but by tension, tweets, and a battle over what it means to be the face of sprinting in America. Chapter 1. Opposites Collide. SHA'CARRI Richardson burst onto the scene in 2019 like a neon flame, clocking a jaw-dropping 10.75 at the NCAA Championships while still a teenager. Her authenticity was magnetic. She talked her talk, cried after wins, embraced her late mother's legacy, and challenged the image of what a female sprinter was expected to be. She wasn't just fast, she was different. Christian Coleman, on the other hand, climbed the ranks with surgical precision. The 2019 world champion in the 100m and one-time world record holder in the 60m indoor sprint, he became known for his explosive starts and cold composure. While SHA'CARRI set fire to Twitter, Coleman preferred silence, until now. Their paths, originally parallel but distant, began to converge during the 2024 season. Both athletes had points to prove. SHA'CARRI had returned from a turbulent few years, including her controversial Olympic ban in 2021 and a string of underwhelming performances. Coleman was coming off his own suspension for missed drug tests, not positive results, but procedural violations that cost him his chance to compete in Tokyo. Now both were back, and neither was playing nice. Chapter 2. The Spark That Lit the Fire. The drama started not with a race, but with a reel. During a Diamond League meet in Zurich, Coleman ran a blistering 9.83 in the 100m. It was his fastest in years, and he celebrated with a muted, tight-lipped fist.